Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency.
Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray. We're really organized on this day. I tell you what, passing headsets around and headphones and everything else. It's kind of a double birthday celebration here. We're going to celebrate Ron Wong's birthday. Was Monday. Good morning, Ron Wong.
Hey, good morning, Larry. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful Saturday morning in the neighborhood.
Another year older and deeper in debt.
That's absolutely right.
What kind of shirt you got on there, Ron?
I'm just, I
Ole Miss colors, but you don't have an Ole Miss on there. You got a Gator on there. Come on.
I'm just casual today.
Okay. And then Shelby. Happy birthday, Shelby. Today is the day.
Happy birthday, Shelby.
Yes, happy birthday, Shelby. And then special guest to keep us under control. He brought us a flashlight, brought us a hat, got on my hat. We'll take my picture before he leaves today with my hat on. And that's our good friend Mike Webb. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. Good Saturday morning.
Mike's got a big event coming up. Of course, he's got that. Let me get my glasses on to read Mike's title because, Mike's got one of them titles that you have to check out here.
Well, it's a whooping boy
Let's
title.
see now. It is the National Rifle Association Southern Regional Director / Field Operation - Office of Advancement.
Woo, that's a mouthful, isn't it?
And you got how many states and what do you do?
I only have 10 now.
Only got 10 now.
Only 10 states.
Only 10 states.
Right.
Yeah, you're not going to Oregon anymore, are you?
Oh, no. That's a little far left for me.
There is a big event coming up next Saturday that we're going to talk to Mike about here in just a few minutes. On the second segment, we'll devote the whole time to that. But always great to have Mike in house and his wonderful events that the NRA puts on. The Future of Freedom, that's what they call one team. What is that? One team, one voice, one vision.
One vision. That's
I
it.
like that.
That's
I
it.
like that. And I'm going to go ahead and tell them because it's the Memphis Friends of NRA dinner event, an award-winning event, and we'll talk about that next Saturday. And it's at the Memphis Music Room.
That's the old Shrine Temple.
The old Shrine Temple. So we'll talk to Mike and get him in on this. But it's always good to have Ron in. This is second Saturday, so it's not BW.
Yeah,
bonus
it's
Wong. It's a real Wong shot.
Saturday.
Yeah, and Ron has been busy. We've all been busy, and I know Ron, you've been on the road going to ball games and everything like that.
Yeah, doing all of that and trying to keep up with the fishing scene.
Yeah, you do that really well, and everybody knows that. And everybody out there, you and folks in Brownsville and Jackson this morning, good morning to Brownsville on 1520 AM and 95.3 FM. And, of course, in Jackson on News Talk 101.5. And, of course, right here on AM 790 and 92.9 HD FM in Memphis. And Shelby has brought her trumpet.
All right.
And that trumpet is a what? Tell us what that trumpet is.
It's a Bach Stradivarius.
It's a Bach Stradivarius.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
That is one of the best.
Isn't it a beautiful-looking trumpet right there?
Yeah, it is one of the best.
And she's gonna help us throughout the show. And there was a big game last night at the Liberty Bowl Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium. I think that's the right name now. I'm not sure.
Simmons Liberty Bowl.
Yeah.
As long as my title.
Yeah, it is. It is. But and so she might give us a fight song. But I know one thing she's going to do, and we want to kick off the show with that because Ron means so much to so many people. Shelby has meant so much to this radio program for over 5 years now.
Gosh, I missed her the last time I was here, too.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm glad she's much
back
better.
Now. She's back and doing well, and she's going to play that favorite song that everyone knows the words to.
I don't sing. Yeah, thank you very much.
Well,
thank you, Shelby. That was wonderful.
We were going to play
Wonderful.
we were going to play taps, but we decided to do
we
that.
back out on that one.
No. Happy birthday.
birthday,
Ron.
Double
Thank
birthday
you.
week
Double
here
birthday.
on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Thank you.
And Ron's been doing this a long time. We've known each other for so many years, and Shelby has stepped in and been such an important part of our show's
Absolutely.
success. I know that next week over in Dayton, Tennessee, starting tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, the Tennessee Outdoor Writers Conference is going on, and me and Ron, for one of those rare times, won't be at the conference. But we will be at the conference because I understand that Outdoors with Larry Ray has won first place again in the radio competition.
And you know, I didn't get an email that talked about the EIC program.
Well, you should
this year. I didn't.
Well,
and I was going to submit some stuff from Outdoors with Larry Ray, but oh well.
Oh well. Well, anyway, it's
congratulations, Larry.
It's a well-earned thing, and Ron has been a part of the team for so many years, and. You know, I think about Ron, and this is what we're going to talk about real quickly on this segment because all y'all get ready. It's coming. You know what it is. He's going to give that fishing report that no one else can give off the top of his head. And I've had a lot of questions to ask you, Ron, about this because we have had some really nice, warm, dry weather. And
dry
weather. Today, the front is swept through. It's going to be breezy. Yeah. And it's going to be in windy the 60s and windy. So tell us
down in the mid-40s.
Yeah, tell us what that's going to do to
fishing. Well, the water
temperatures,
surface temperatures have been around the low to the mid-70s, 73.
That's what I thought.
74.
Yeah.
And it has dropped in 1 week from the high 70s to the mid-70s. So with this little front that we have moving in today, where we got a high of in the 60s, low in the mid-40s, it's going to drop it down to the high 60s real quick.
So what's that going to do?
And that's moving the fish towards shallower water. They're following the lunch wagon.
The lunch wagon.
The shad will all be moving shallow to feed also for winter. And what's going to happen on the I-55 lakes, and let's start with crappie.
Yes.
If you can find any wood.
In
front of the creeks or along the lower Buzzards Slough area.
Yes.
You want to use a jig with a small minnow. A hair jig is good, or a crappie magnet in a Shona chartreuse color.
Yes.
With a small minnow. And vertical jigging the wood, sitting over 8 to 10 feet of water, and they're going to be about 4 or 5 feet deep. Also, great time to start using a slip cork.
Oh, yeah.
3 to 4 feet deep with a live medium-sized minnow will work well. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. The shad are still small right now.
Okay.
And that's what they're eating.
Okay.
And for those that are still slow trolling a little bit, slow down a little bit, slow troll with a Captain Coleman double minnow rig.
The Captain Coleman, yes.
And there again, you're going to be dropping that about 5 to 7 feet deep over 18, 20 feet of water, and you're going to catch all those suspended fish that are following the bait.
All right.
The lunch wagon. Now, for you bass fishermen,
the bass fishermen,
what a great time of the year
it
is.
It is.
I got to tell you, a thunder cricket or a white spinnerbait is going to work
really
well.
Works. This is that time, right?
Yeah, it's this time. And for those of you that don't know what a thunder cricket is, it's a vibrating jig. This time of the year, I like to use a shad color. Any shad color, and also a white spinnerbait will work good.
Yes.
Especially around any kind of cover, whether it's rocks or wood, is going to work real well.
Where?
Up in the creeks. Start going up in the creeks and start at the first secondary point that you might pass on any of the major creeks on our area lakes. Also, topwater baits, same
this
place.
Is a great time. Yeah.
And I got to tell you something.
Yeah. Where?
A Sammy works well.
Sammy works well.
Oh yeah, Sammy works real well, or a sexy dog.
And
here's a tip for you.
Yeah,
here's a tip for you.
Here's the tip.
If it is the sun is out and it's shining, use a chrome colored bottom.
Why?
If it's cloudy, windy, use a white or pearl color. Because that way the fish can see it a lot better. And also, on a windy day, something with a rattle in it will work well.
Oh, yeah.
Also, it's time to put on a black and blue jig with a rage crawl on it. and swim that through any kind of brush that might be.
Where are we
there.
going for all this now?
We're going down to the I-55 Lakes, Sardis, Enid, Grenada.
Okay, all right.
And even all the way down to Ross Barnett. And we get out on the river there.
Yeah.
Kentucky Lake.
Yeah. What about the
Pickwick Lake?
Yeah.
The crappie have moved up into the
creek?
man-made.
They are. Okay.
Brush piles that are in anywhere from 6 to 8 feet deep.
All right.
And those fish will be suspended in those brush piles. Best way to catch those is with a, I like to use a B&B weedless crappie jig 16th ounce tipped with a small minnow and just drop it straight down. I like to use 4-pound test line.
4 pound, okay.
Although, you're fishing that kind of stuff, once you feel that bite, you can set the hook real good. But, of course, it's good to use fluorocarbon lines for that. And also the bass, they're in the grass.
They're in the grass, okay.
Especially at Pickwick when you start fishing below state line all the way down to Bear Creek, that east bank with all that grass, a rattle trap or a red-eye shad and a shad color is going to work good, or some kind of a swimming bait.
Mike, did you look at his notes over there? Do you see him writing anything down?
I'm telling you, he's got a mind.
Is that it? Yeah.
I mean, just right up there in that old noggin.
Yeah, he can't add and subtract, but he can remember that.
Remember,
Yeah, I can't do numbers.
You can't do numbers.
Yeah, but he has the feet, the test line, everything. And if you don't listen to anything else on today's show, you won't get a better fishing report from anyone than the guru himself sitting over there. And that's just he amazes me on the second and fourth Saturday, the way he can come in here and not have any notes or anything like that,
right out of that noggin.
Right out of his noggin. Well, we're going to take a noggin. We're going to take a noggin break right now. We're going to come back and switch gears to one of my favorite events. It's coming up, the award-winning event. Mike Webb will be talking about it as we come back on Outdoors with Larry Ray. We'll be right back.